Hello, everybody! How are you all doing today? I hope it's well. It's a new week. There's a lot going on, for me at the very least. So, you may notice there's something a little new just down there on my collar. It's Pride Month at time of recording, so I figured why not? A couple of other streamers that I know have been putting Pride badges on their models, so I figured I would as well. Anyway, welcome back to the new challenges. When last we left off, we had completed the charity event, and had a very stern word with Valkyrie, and then we romanced Loxley and started a fire. Oops. But such is the way of these things. So now we're on to whatever may come next. And at the end of the last chapter, the game said that the best and worst were yet to come. So I'm a little concerned. Also, the next chapter is called Continue. So yeah. Concern. It was always burning since the world's been turning. That song was like written in... When was that song? It was in like the 70s or something? I would love to see a... I would love to see like a new millennium version of that. That's just like everything from the 90s to 2020. It is the distant future year 20XTX, and I don't have time to watch Fight Shack right now. Today is the big day. 1989, yeah, so take it from 95 to 2020. I've got a pounding headache and I don't think I can keep breakfast down after a night drinking with Loxley. Yeah, we were putting back absinthe last night. But I make it just in time, as the charity... Oh, right, we haven't done the charity match yet. No. Carsten's hyping up the online audience. Arcade technicians setting Pengy Palace's FOD2 machine to tournament mode, and reporters settling into watch. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of reporters. I mean, this is an industry feel-good event rather than a Pro Tour stop, but I wasn't expecting this much coverage. What's up, everybody? I'm live and direct at the Pengy Paradise Arcade for the Pengy Charity Exhibition sponsored by the Palace, the top name in Premier Family Entertainment arcades. Excitement is building as we prepare to witness longtime rivals Team Play to Win taking on the new challengers in public for the first time. Hey! Unwavering. Cool. Chivos. So yeah, last time we agreed to step back from the spotlight because Valkyrie has somehow convinced herself that our character is the only like real player in this team. So we've agreed to step back from the spotlight, and we're gonna let the team absolutely drag Play to Win. But at least the new challenges are here to keep my mind somewhat off the media presence. There you are! Worried you'd forgotten the whole thing. For the record, I wasn't worried at all. Not like you had to roll in with the crack of dawn.
Good.
Unlike this one, who was up and fretting and pacing and worrying since 7 in the morning. Oh, I've had nights like that. They suck. I just want to make sure we do our best, that's all. Awful lot of media attention for such a tiny and meaningless charity show match, isn't it? It's almost wall-to-wall Fourth Estate in here.
Sounds good to me.
It's an exciting match, Domino. They've never seen us take on Play to Win live and in person before. It's a big deal with dramatic stakes.
That's curious.
I just find it a wee bit interesting that a match which ultimately changes nothing for our Pro Tour status is now the most hyped thing we'd ever attempted. Interesting and concerning. Let 'em watch. We'll finally put P2W in the ground and wrap this whole stupid rivalry thing in front of a live studio audience. That's the spirit.
Shall we?
Let's not forget this is a charity benefit as well. We're going to do a lot of good today, win or lose. Yeah, feed the hungry, save the world, just as long as we get to show everyone what we can do. Pity they fired Coda. Would have liked to rub this one in his face after he treated us before. It's not sporting to kick a fallen enemy while he's down, Zapper. Coda's been through enough.
Meh.
just meh. It is a surprising amount of interest for a single fight outside the Pro Tour structure of tournaments and qualifying opportunities. Our mixed bag of success could start tipping to one side or the other if we win or lose this one. Maybe it's more important than I thought. And you know what doesn't help my stress? Valkyrie, waltzing right on up with her usual look of mild disdain. Alright. Valkyrie? Good day to raise money for charity, yes? A pity it has to happen at the expense of your legend. But hey, at least the non-profits get to walk away happy. Amazing how she can make a virtuous act into a sly dig. We haven't lost yet. You spent all yesterday playing in the park and then partied into the evening. I don't think you're in particularly great shape for this challenge. You'll want to talk. You and your team were in the park all day too. When you're at our ranking, one day off is detrimental. It's helpful to rest. We don't need perpetual training, unlike most. As a young team, you can't waste a single day. If you were truly serious about this, you would have been training right up until this moment. But you've got a history of ignoring my advice, so I guess I can't expect you to listen. Instead, you get to sit on the sidelines while we prove that you don't belong here. She glances over at the reporters and offers them a friendly wave of greeting. Flashbulbs go off, catching her smile and my scowl. It's time for me to go rally my troops. I suggest you do the same. Especially since you won't be there at the joysticks with them. See you on the battlefield. With that, she strolls back to Team Play to Win to give them the obligatory pre-game pep talk. How am I supposed to rally the troops? I turn to face my friends, my team, and do my best to give them one final pep talk going into this important fight. How do we want to rally the troops? I'm kind of wishing there was a gutsy option here, so I could just be like, destroy them. Leave nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one. Oh. What? Nani? That's concerning. I think we might be losing our marbles. Wait, what? No, that's not what I was gonna say. It just kind of slipped out. You okay there, boss? Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, look, a win would be great, but... a win's what we want, a win's what we get. Seems simple and straightforward to me. Just remember our training to support each other as a team, and the win's in the bag. We give it our all, yeah? Right, exactly, that's what I was gonna say. And yet, you didn't. I'm under a lot of stress. Okay, look, you get the point. Let's just go out there and do our best. But why did Valkyrie say you wouldn't be joining us for this fight? You're always the one to take point when we have a really huge event. You're not going to play today? Valkyrie challenged me to step back and let you all take charge. Volleyball response. Ugh. Yeah, Polybia. That's concerning. Hopefully I'm not... Hang on. Hang on. You. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going to end this chapter clawing at all the walls. She thought I could protect my reputation by not being humiliated, but that's not why I'm doing this. You're capable and skilled. You can defeat Team Play to Win without me. I have absolute faith in that. And to prove to her that this is about the new challengers, not just me, I'll be picking two of you out of her... picking two of you to go face her minions. Sound good? Good. Shows us it's not about you. It's about us. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, still kind of high pressure, but... We shall not bend or break in the face of that pressure. We're ready. We can use this to our advantage and really show them what our teamwork is all about. Hip hip hooray or something. This was the right decision. My glory is their glory and vice versa. Together, we are champions! All that's left now is to pick two combatants to square off against Hunter and the rest of Team Play to Win. First, I would like to nominate... Ooh, who to pick. I want to give some people who haven't had the limelight much. Domino hasn't had much chance to play. Let's get him in the field. Domino, you're on deck. You good joining us with this fight? Sure, why not? Okay, who else has not had much time in the limelight? We've not seen Jinx in-game yet. Not exactly boundless enthusiasm, but a yes is a yes. As for Domino's partner in this fight, I nominate... We will send Jinx. Jinx, go time. Go time. Yeah, let's go. Domino, Jinx, I've got faith in the both of you. Come on, let's get going. As team coach, I should still join my chosen representatives on stage. Three of us walk up to the FOD2 machine, ready to make this happen. But as we approach the FOD2 machine with various camera eyes and video recorders pointed our way, I can't help but notice something's off. Hunter's ready to fight. I was expecting that part, considering they're the top player in Team Play to Win now, but... Where's their partner? Hey, Hunter, you facing a solo or something? No, my partner's right here. I glance around, but Blitz and Divine are on the sidelines, meaning Hunter's partner is... me. In case you hadn't figured it out yet, I'm Hunter's partner. Wait, no, you retired years ago, and you're not on the roster, you're the team coach. You're the coach for the new challengers, and you're constantly putting yourself behind the sticks. If you won't learn from my example, maybe I should learn from yours. I'm surprised, alright. I think you'd be happy I'm taking a cue from you. It looks like you can teach old dogs new tricks, or is she a complete ringer and she's good? Is this why she wanted me to step back from this fight? She knew she was going to take us on herself and wanted me as far from the action as possible. Did I just let my friends walk into a trap? But the cameras are rolling, everybody's waiting in excited anticipation. Welcome Maxo, we have just walked up to the plate. This fight's going down no matter what, it's too late to switch things up. Suits us just fine, doesn't matter who we're facing, we're gonna beat you. Then may the better team win.
Fight!
Fight. I stand behind my team, watching over their shoulders as the rematch for Team Play to Win begins. All I can do is watch. As Valkyrie and Hunter come charging out, immediately crashing headfirst into the fray. She's fast. She's definitely fast. Maybe even faster than she was at the height of her career. Fast enough that Domino's having trouble getting a footing in the early game. Okay, that is unexpected. Stay cool. We can do this. We can do this. I'm sorry, were you expecting this to be easy? I always bring my A game. I was born a winner. As for Hunter, they're unusually quiet, obviously fighting just as hard, but was almost expressionless. Strange. Play to Win stacking up point after point, a completely one-sided beating that physically hurts to look at. The new challengers are fighting as hard as they can, but somehow it's just not enough. It's never enough. Well, the rock, paper, scissors aspect is an abstraction of how the game is actually played. I imagine it's, you know, very League of Legends, yeah. Stay cool. Be cool, be cool. Focus, study their moves, find the counterplay. But my encouragement falls on deaf ears as the sounds of Play to Win knocking them out again and again fill the arcade. And from the sidelines I can do nothing to stop this. I agreed to step back, and aside from coaching I'm unable to do a thing. Time to end this farce. With one final blow, Valkyrie crushes Domino with a powerful ultimate attack. And the final score? Over 3,000 points to 0. We didn't score a single point. Not one hit, not one knockout. Nothing. Oof, that stings. We lost. The most crushing loss of our entire career. I should have been there. I should have faced it myself. Was stepping back a mistake? Could I have prevented this? Or would the outcome have been the same? She warned me to stay away. She knew she'd win, and wanted to protect my reputation. But I'm still their coach. This is my loss as much as it is there. If you play that game, it's coded to always perfectly counter you. Oh, that's rude. The reporters caught every moment, of course. No shaky cam phone video of someone being salty is going to help them overlook this loss. What's more...
What a fight! The blazing comeback of Victoria Proud, retired veteran no more. This moment is going down in esports history, folks.
Valkyrie strolls right past us, ready to deliver as many interviews as the media are willing to offer her.
Miss Proud, how long have you been planning this comeback?
Please, call me Valkyrie. I'm back in competition after all.
So this wasn't a one-time thing?
Of course not. I'm back for good. And I'll personally lead Team Play to Win all the way to Pro Tour Championship glory.
And if that wasn't bad enough... Oh, the child. Valkyrie's niece pokes her way through the crowd, runs up and gives her auntie a big hug right in front of the cameras. You won the game, hooray!
No. We raised a lot of money for charity today. So in the end, I'm not the winner. We're all winners.
Oh. She did it. She stole our story. We were the underdogs rising to the top. By leveraging her comeback with dramatic timing, now she looks like the underdog. And we're just another stepping stone on her return to glory. A footnote in her history book. As for Hunter, they avoid the cameras, choosing to stay off to the side, so I approach. Hunter, what the heck was that? Did you know she was going to fight us herself? Alright. I'm sorry, but I think it'd be best if we don't speak to each other again. What? This isn't like health it used to be, like the good old days. Things are different now. That does not make any sense. Tell me what's going on. I can't. This is for the best. Goodbye. They walk away without another word. I don't understand. We've always been able to be honest and open with each other before, despite being rivals. Why go so cold on me? With the press swarming around Valkyrie and the rest of Team P2W, well, we're left standing around on the sidelines, stunned by it all. Zappa's the first to break the silence.
Are you kidding me?
What in the fucking hell was that absolute clown fiesta out there? We couldn't get a single hit in. They made us look like complete chumps. Not 1 point? A complete shutout? That does not happen at the professional level. Yeah, something's fucky. So we lost. It's just an exhibition match. It doesn't matter. We look like complete failures. We're probably still on track to qualify for the Pro Tour in a few weeks, but this doesn't have to mean anything. No, this has one extremely clear meaning.
Inevitability.
This is the universe telling us that this entire thing was probably doomed from the start.
Could have been worse.
Everybody stay calm. This doesn't mean the new challenges was a mistake. New professional teams sometimes take years to really get off the ground.
I see. Well then.
Victory. Aye. That is the inevitable thing. We'll get back at them, eventually. Just need patience, right? Right. He's trying to keep up his energetic knightly persona, but when even Loxley is having doubts, the guy who hurls himself headlong into blind loyalty... I learn it. Okay, this black and white text is starting to get more common, and I'm worried. Something's not right. Excuse me a minute, please. With a distracted air, Grace pulls out her phone and walks away to make some calls. Nobody's happy with this. We get that. No point harping on it. Our plane back to the city leaves in 6 hours. Suggest we get our stuff and head off to the airport. Anything else? Any other decisions? Those can wait. Go home, get a full night's sleep, sort things out at team practice tomorrow with a clear head. Agreed? Agreed. Doesn't have to mean anything. It's not even an official loss. We haven't lost standing. So what if Valkyrie stole our thunder? So what if we look like stumbling toddlers out there? It doesn't have to mean anything. Oh boy. Nope. Don't like it. One plane ride, luggage off the carousel, rideshare back to the apartment building. Healthy dinner, everyone retiring early to their rooms. Late rising, wandering off, doing their own thing. Now it's late afternoon, with the sun starting to go down. Time for team practice. And I am the only one here. No one else showed up for our regularly scheduled drills and online rank matches. I pull out my phone to send off some texts to my teammates, but hesitate. Truthfully, I wasn't sure I was going to show up. This whole thing, it hurt. It hurt hard. I'm still not sure what to think about it all. The only reason I came down to the arcade was out some sense of routine and scheduled normalcy. But actually playing FOD2 after that disaster... I don't know. I just don't know. And given I'm the only one here, well, maybe they don't know either. Hey, it's the boys. When I look up, I spot everybody's favourite artisans of fancy bespoke pizza tending to the arcade, emptying the coin trays, checking the change machines, stuff like that. When they see me standing here all alone in the middle of the empty arcade, well, I think they know what's going on.
Tough times, huh? Yeah,
I can say that again.
Tough times, huh?
Thank you.
We were watching the match yesterday during the mid-morning brunch rush. Well, it didn't look very enjoyable, all told.
I don't know. That nice lady seemed very happy about it.
That was their arch nemesis, Matt.
Oh, well, in that case, no. Not an enjoyable event in the slightest.
I take it the rest of your team are similarly unhappy?
You can say... No, they're not happy. I'm wondering if any of them are going to show up for practice tonight, or ever again. Maybe this whole thing was a mistake, forcing them to play at something they're not, just for the sake of my own dream.
Now, let's not assume your dreams aren't even slightly related to their dreams. Dreams can be a funny thing. There's a lot of overlap between them.
For instance, I love cooking, and Ben loves business. I'm happiest over a warm oven, while he's happiest over a warm spreadsheet.
A warm spreadsheet. That might be a sign your monitor's playing up.
So we've started a few ventures that we knew would satisfy both our dreams. And supporting each other? That's the best dream of all.
Aww.
Maybe your friends didn't dream of glory the same way you did, but have they been happy with supporting your dream? That's the question.
I think they were. I mean, Hamza's tournament was pretty cool, and we got to go to Max and meet the 4 Heavenly Kings. We got this kick-ass home together. Honestly, I thought things were going great, but if they were happy, why aren't they here?
That sounds like the kind of question you need to be asking them, not us.
If I knew where they were...
So, go look for them? I mean, it seems a fairly obvious solution to your conundrum. Don't let your anxiety draft up nightmare scenarios. Instead, figure out what's going on directly. I think you'll find that reaching out to people and talking things through works wonders.
My phone still hangs heavy in my hand. I was about to ring them and ask what's up, right? Maybe I shouldn't assume they're sick of the new challenges. Shouldn't assume they hate me now. Okay. Thanks, you two. I'll do what I can to rally the team.
We wish you the very best. May you get by with a little help from your friends.
And get by with a little help from my friends.
Lend them your ears and sing them a song, and try not to sing out of key.
But isn't that the best part of karaoke, when you're all a little drunk and you get the notes wrong?
Okay, Matt, let's stop this before we get sued for copyright infringement. Be seeing you.
Problem is that the hour's growing late. I don't think I can check on all my friends. Maybe 2 at best. First one I should reach out has to be Loxley, of course. That goes without saying. There's actually a pretty direct way to locate Loxley, isn't there? Iris, can you chat with Marion for a moment for me? Ask her how Loxley's doing. I don't know. Irises can chat, sure, but I wouldn't want to violate Loxley's right to privacy. Marion doesn't have to tell us if she doesn't want to, or if Loxley wants alone time. Okay, Iris Safe Haven Protocol connected. What ho, Iris! Fortuitous timing! I beseech thee for help. Loxley is on the cusp of committing a crime most terrible. Also, when a pizza... Damn it! Oh, great, what's he doing? I'm sending you his whereabouts now. He may be cross with me, but 'tis a burden I bear willingly to save him from himself. Location received. Oh boy. What's he doing? There's crimes and then there's crimes. With the aid of both irises working together, I locate Loxley. Loitering on a sidewalk outside a bar, looking in through the windows. He doesn't even react when I jog up to join him, slightly out of breath from the mad dash across Chinatown. Loxley? Alright. What's going on? You skipped team practice? Yes, I did. Mind telling me why? Your, Iris told me you were about to do something drastic. He nods towards a small group inside the bar, including a member of Team Play to Win, Blitz, laughing and having a ball with a bunch of his friends. Judging from the complex mining of the story he's telling, it's probably about how badly his team annihilated us yesterday. So you're thinking revenge. I'm thinking justice. Rather violent justice. We don't need you committing assault because someone besmirched our good name, Loxley. Not our good name. The good name of Coda. What? You recall that we built our legend on the ashes of Coda's dreams, yes? Our viral video of his rantings is what drew media attention to the new challenges.
An unpleasant business, this?
We did that. That was us. We ruined a man to lift our own interests, did we not? Yeah, me... To be fair, like, we were just kind of dragging him. We weren't... Like, we didn't know that was going to get him sacked. And... we would have launched anyway. The media thing was just a happy accident. So no, there was no malice involved. None of these particularly sit well with me. I don't know. I don't know about any of these, honestly. I think I'll go with this one. That's about as closest as we'll get. We might have gone too far with that one. Like him or not, we made him go viral without consent. I think it's reasonable to reconsider how we feel about our actions there, but it's not like we can take it back. What's done is done. Indeed. And I've pondered ways to form an apology that doesn't sound self-serving or convenient, but nothing yet. Still, good to know that you share my views on justice, and are willing to contemplate the decisions you've made. It shows true strength.
Most unfortunate.
But this is all preamble to today's issue, to what I'm currently grappling with. To be honest, I'm having a difficult time with the concept of justice as of late. Walk me through it. What's on your mind, Loxley? I once thought that shaming Coda was justice. A player's bad attitude exposed, our underdog team proving to the world that such attitudes are unforgivable. But I started checking Coda's social media activity after that, at first to make sure he didn't come after us for reprisal. And soon I came to realise we'd put a target on his back. Our video opened the floodgates for trolls, abusers and harassers to go after him, many of which claim to be our fans. His life has been going steadily downhill, and we're the ones who gave him that first push. Things are that bad for him, huh? Lately his face wall posts have been exposing a dark vein of depression. I think he's in a tailspin. He just seemed angry as hell when he approached me at Max. He accused me of cyberbullying him, I believe. When things fall apart, anger can give to sorrow. If you'd like to see his face wall, I can show you, but trust me when I say it's a miserable thing. I'll take your word for it. What does this have to do with Blitz? Coda's not even part of P2W anymore. Because Blitz has been reveling in the dog pile, and posting "You're a disgrace, go kill yourself, you useless fat nerd" again and again to Coda's social media. Oh jeez. He tries to swallow that moment of rage to probably explain his thoughts, but it's still there under the surface.
What is justice? Perhaps I've no idea. All my life I've pledged myself to see justice done. Perhaps a foolish notion, but one I've chased after willingly, earnestly, in absolute sincerity. And for a time, I had convinced myself that society could be saved. That youthful energy and righteousness could prevail against those who hate and devour all the light of this world. Dr. King said, the moral arc of the universe is long, but bends towards justice. And I've done what I can trying to ensure that bend. Even if lately, I'm starting to wonder if the length of that bend is cosmic in scale. If we'll never see justice before humanity obliterates itself in hate and rage. I don't want to embrace Domino's nihilism, or Zappa's nihilism, I suppose. But with Valkyrie crushing our dreams, and our own actions being in line with the likes of Blitz, I'm having doubts. I'm in a moment of moral weakness. And I very, very much want to go in there and break Blitz's legs.
Loxley!
It's unbecoming of me. It's hardly knightly, but I tire of this. I tire of actions not having consequences. I tire of the endless loop of injustice.
Right, so he wants to go in there and start a fight.
Aside from my punishment by an unjust legal system, can you think of a good reason not to enact my will on Blitz?
Because he won't learn anything. Like, we can go in there and beat the hell out of him, but he won't associate it with, like, the bad thing. Like... None of these are anything good either. Ah. Violence is not gonna help because... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a minute. You can go in there, beat the tar out of him, get arrested, and then, yeah, as you say, unjust legal system. But he's not gonna change his mode of behaviour, because he'll just think, oh, it's just that Loxley guy, and he won't associate having the stuffing beaten out of him with the bad thing that he did. Because then he's got to be the one in the wrong, and that just doesn't fit in his head. Being a proactive superhero is always a bad idea. Yeah, because then you get into, like, Minority Report level shit, where it's like, I didn't do anything. No, but you were thinking about it. I do not know here. I think I'm just gonna go with like Flexi again. I think that's gonna be like the best option. Okay, let's say you go charging in there like an avenging angel with flaming sword in hand. Do you really see that going well for you? Blitz isn't alone, he's got a whole flock of allies with him that will just pull you apart piece by piece. If you want to get a little exercise beating down Blitz, this isn't the way. You have to be smarter, find a better approach. Calculate a strategy. Assuming you really want to go through with this, yes, but you're still standing on the sidewalk, so I'm not sure I can assume that. Make a decision, Loxley. Are you doing this or not? Because if you do this, I'm not helping you. Is this what you want? He looks away, ashamed.
I offer my sincere apologies.
As in all things, you hold wisdom beyond my own. This won't help. Won't solve anything. If I'm to stand against what Blitz stands for, what Code has stood for that matter, it can't be done with the tools of the aggressor. I must set the beacon alight to show the world that there is a better way, a better champion to follow. Loxley the role model, really? You're working with a shadow cabal of super hackers. In the name of justice for Iris, a crime I devote myself gladly to, and far more than just what I was about to do.
You have my gratitude, friend.
Yay. I think you were already on the path of walking away from this. I just reminded you of that fact. Aye aye. I fear I have not repaid your kindness, seeing as I skipped team practice for this fool's errand. Whatever, nobody showed up. A foul day in general for the new challengers then. Let me begin to make amends by assisting you in rallying the team, perhaps. Well, I wouldn't say no. I don't think I have enough time to track down everyone. You need but say the name, and I'll be on task. Who's most likely to listen to Loxley? I'm tempted to say Grace, though Jinx is probably already with Grace. Loxley and Domino. I was actually going to go and talk to Domino myself because these guys are so far on like the opposite end of the moral coin. I don't think Domino would listen to Loxley. Stretch. So is Rapsy and Zap. Yeah, I'll send him after Zapper and I'll go talk with Domino. I haven't seen Zapper all day. See if you can figure out where she went. Okay. Let's go check in with Domino. Fire off a text to Domino, but no response. No red receipt. Nothing. You'd think in the distant future year 20 XTX would mean having near constant worldwide communication, but that doesn't hold water if someone neglects their phone. They are roommates, that's true. I could let this sit and go look for someone else, but at the very least I can head up to Team HQ and look around for it, right? Since the start of the new Challengers experiment, we've been living side-by-side apartments, Grace and Jinx and I occupying the original, with everyone else in the neighbouring unit. That neighbouring unit is eerily quiet tonight, though. Domino? Domino? You in there? As I step through the apartment, I hear a light crunch sound underfoot. Glancing down, I see an overturned plastic bowl and a pile of spilled breakfast cereal, colourful fake marshmallows and little oat shapes strewn on the floor. And the scattered pattern leads to one of the bedrooms in the back. I knock softly on the door, puzzled. Hey, anyone home? The door creaks open slowly as it hadn't been fully closed, and inside... Domino's curled up in the corner, tucked away near his bed. His face is buried in his hands, sobbing openly. Domino! It's a sound somewhere between crying and laughing. Like someone flicked the switch on his back and it got stuck somewhere in the middle.
Oh, hey there. Don't mind me. Just having an emotional breakdown. must be a Thursday, right?
What happened? He gestures for me to have a seat. So I do. I sit on the floor next to him as he rocks gently back and forth.
I spilled a bowl of cereal.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, accidents happen, right?
Knocked it right off the table. Stupid baggy sleeves on this stupid coat. Stupid. Wasting food when others are starving. That's crass. That is unforgivable. And that got me thinking about how I was eating trash food and getting fat, so I shouldn't have been eating cereal in the first place. And that got me thinking that my life is a dumpster fire, and this world is starving and screaming and burning right along with me. And then I had to go sit down and cry. Isn't that funny? Isn't that so stupid? To completely crack over something so small, so pointless. And look, now you're here watching me crack like an egg. Isn't that great? Isn't that just delightful?
Oh boy. Okay. Armchair therapy time. It's okay. I'm here for you.
Maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe I shouldn't be around sensible people. I could just go. Homelessness sounds like a grand adventure. Ride the boxcars, huddle around a flaming barrel for warmth, die of exposure in an alley, all that fun stuff.
Absolutely not. We're going to get through this. Domino, you have your friends. We'll stand by you.
And you're the only thing keeping me together. This team, these friends, but only so much. Can only do so much. It's like holding back the sea, isn't it? Sooner or later, you'll get yanked into the deep and drowned. It's inevitability. What a mess. What a glorious mess I am.
I've never seen Domino this racked with stress and sorrow before. And I don't think I can play problem solver on this one. A few choice words aren't going to tidy everything up for him. It's time to admit defeat, but not in the way he wants. Domino, you ever talk to a therapist? Here it comes. You think I'm crazy. I'm a scary, crazy person. Lock me in the nut barn and throw away the key. Whoa, I didn't say you're crazy. I asked if you've spoken to a mental health professional. Taking care of your mental health is just like taking care of your physical health. You wouldn't pretend a broken arm doesn't exist, right? Nobody in the team would think any less of you. We got the money for it, if that's your concern. He opens his mouth to dismiss it with some quip, but pauses, studying me, making sure I'm serious and not just tossing out some cookie-cutter positivity. I've never been to a shrink. My parents treated Aunt Jiwoo pretty harshly just for suggesting I see one. I guess I'm used to not even considering the option. Now people in my family don't have problems, they are problems. Very frequently we go to therapy to help us deal with the people in our lives who won't go to therapy. When I said the wrong thing in school, I got scolding, not happy pills. Plenty of scoldings, quit acting out, stop making a fuss, Jack, stop crying like a little baby, Jack. Oh my god. Oh my god. If that ain't the fucking mood. Kinda. What a goddamn mess. A mess that a therapist could help you with. It doesn't have to be like this. You seriously think it'd help? After years and years of whatever the hell this is?
I mean,
Chin scratch, chin scratch. Yeah, we've tried nothing and it didn't work. You've tried nothing and it failed. Doing anything more than nothing can't make things worse. Domino, I'm not saying it'll be easy. It's hard work unpacking emotional baggage, but with the help of a professional, I think it can be done. Oh, good. More hard work. Like I didn't already have enough stress in my life.
okay, sure. Why not?
Okay, fine. You're right that doing nothing doesn't seem to be working very well, so I'll do it. I might have more little episodes like this before things get better, especially if the big scary head shrinker makes me face the things I gleefully ignore. Could get ugly, could get gross, could get scary. I try to keep a lid on what I go inside. Don't always succeed, but I try. If we're talking about opening myself up, you might not like what we find. Yeah, one of these days I need to book myself in. It's long overdue. I mean, like, my response here would be the old classic of bad people aren't worried about being seen as being bad, you know? Bad people don't care about being bad people. Let it all out. Go nuts. That cannot be healthy, bottling up all your feelings. I say let them out. All of them. Scream, shout, rave, laugh, whatever you gotta. Unleash hell. It can be very cathartic.
What?
I would like to avoid terrifying our next-door neighbours any more than necessary. I mean, they already live in fear of Jinx's heavy metal relaxation sessions, but there's bottling up and there's healthy restraint. I think I'll avoid going full primal scream therapy, thank you. Oh, hey, look.
That's curious.
I've stopped crying. How about that? So you have. I mean, I still feel like my emotions have tumbled down a very steep hill and crashed into a ravine, but the actual moment has passed. Right, step 1, stand up. Yeah, the jokey response probably would have been solid too. I don't know, they all seemed solid, but let it all out probably would have been closer to my response. He gets back to his feet, unsteadily. I offer him support, but he balances himself quickly enough. Oh, right. I missed team practice, yeah? Yeah, but nobody else showed up. How did you... Peering into people's souls and seeing their secret shames is kind of my jam, remember? But if you're worried they're angry over that one-sided beatdown we got at Pengy Arcade, that's not it.
What if...
Well, I mean, the shock of that event triggered a lot of other little problems, but it's getting really late, so I should check back at the arcade and see if anyone's shown up. Yeah, odds are they've settled up whatever business they had by now. Give me a minute and I'll join you. Yeah, get some water and maybe a snack. This day has been a week, for real. Can't believe that less than 48 hours ago we got completely annihilated by Valkyrie and Hunter. And I've been so busy running around getting the team back together that I haven't really had a chance to get myself together too. But still no time for that, because as I walk back into the arcade to see if anybody else has shown up, I notice that everyone has shown up. It's up to me to rally the team after a long day of personal troubles. My own feelings will have to stay swallowed a little longer. Game face on. Be the leader they need. Make this happen. Hello, friends. Difficult day, yes? And yet, here we are. We persevere as I knew we would. I say we uncancel team practice and kick some ass. It's late, but so what? We've pulled long hours before. Let's not push it, shall we? Good enough that we're showing some commitment, but no need to commit ourselves to massive overtime as well. Oh boy. I think we should definitely wait on practice. I've had a pretty awful day. Unpleasant conversation with my sister. A night of rest will be welcome. Good idea. Could use a break. Could use some rest. Tomorrow, sure, but not tonight. Definitely not tonight. Don't get me wrong, I'm still happy we all showed up. Shows promise we can go beyond this. But maybe we just start fresh tomorrow? It's been a difficult day for all of us, but it means a lot to me to see you all here, definitely. Motivational speech time. Energy's waning, but I have to take the advantage of this moment. I have to rally them while they're all together. Okay, so Valkyrie and her team really hit us hard, and it hurt. But you know what? People know they're dipwads. If this were me, I would quote Queen Bee here and just be like, yeah, we got scragged, but Queen Bee got scragged by the demon, and that put her in like the prime position of esports celebrity. So I think this is probably the closest. We need to look at this and draw motive. Yeah, exactly. It's not a wall. We need to look at this and draw motivation from it. Nobody likes to lose, but it's not a judgment of your ability. It's a call to work harder. We'll analyse what we did wrong, figure out their weaknesses, and when we face P2W again, we'll be ready. No more surprises, we'll be ready to fight. I know we can do it. We have the skill, we have the talent, we have the determination. No reason to be sad or upset. We can use this moment and become more. So, you ready to train and grow and make the new challenges all it can be? Hell yeah. Of course, I've been studying the match since we got home, trying to figure out what went wrong. Something felt off about it, but no doubt we can make a plan that will beat them. Grace's analytical mind, my optimization, Rhapsody's knowledge, we've got the tools, they won't win the next race. Agreed. We can break it down and see where we failed, and which will prepare us next time. Then we'll be the unstoppable ones. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We've got a long road ahead of us in these last few weeks to secure our slot in the Pro Tour and get ready to take on Valkyrie again. But there's no need to rush it. Let's get some rest and come at it fresh tomorrow. Together, nothing's going to stop the new challenges. Let's have a rousing cheer for... Pardon. One side. Oddly enough, Ben and Matt enter the arcade, walking with purpose over to our gathering, and interject themselves into the crowd of the new challengers. Ben? Matt? Something up? There's someone outside the laundromat asking to talk to you. What, at this hour? Have them come in then. We deliver only the message, not the messenger. He says he needs to talk to you outside, so that's what we came to tell you. Shabby looking fellow, glasses, wearing an old white and yellow jacket. Wait, what? Him? Honestly, not up for whatever this is. Not when I'm this tired. When I've pumped out this much energy to keep my friends going. But it's not like I can ignore it. I feel almost obliged to investigate. Okay. Everybody head on home. I'll go see what he wants and join you in a few minutes. The heck is this about? There's only one person I know that matches Ben's description. Former member of Team Play to Win, the one whose viral rant video humiliated them. Coda. He's standing out on the sidewalk in front of the busy street, late evening traffic moving by from green light to green light, which casts a weird glow on his slumped form. Last time I saw him, he was a ball of anger and rage, accusing me of ruining his life. But this is different. Loxley mentioned he's been actively cyberbullied, falling into depression. That looks like that's the case. He looks broken, tired and dishevelled, his old team jacket still hanging off his frame. Yeah, it's been months, hasn't it? Hey. Hey! Can I help you, Coda? No, not really. In fact, I'm here to help you. He looks awkwardly down the street, rubbing at his neck before continuing. She beat you too, huh? In the end, she always gets what she wants. She always wins. I want to protest, bringing that same passion I brought to the table minutes before, but I just can't find the words. Yeah, she beat us too. Guess that makes us both losers. No way around it. We lost everything. I think I understand you now. We're both scared of the same thing, aren't we? Being nothing. But that's okay. I know what we need to do. Coda, wait, what are you... Oh shit! He steps backwards into the street, directly into the path of an oncoming bus. I instinctively reach out, but come up just short, grasping at his jacket sleeve and missing. And then it's all over. And nothing would ever be the same again. Pardon? Fuck? What? The guy just killed himself in front of me! Okay, content warning on this VOD. Fucking hell, where's my notepad? Notepad. Okay. Content warning. What episode is this? 7? New challenges 7. Underline that. There we go. It was in the game's content warning. Yeah, but I'm putting it in the fucking video content warning. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Hooray? Question mark. There we go. Yes. You are not alone. Talk to people. My god. Jesus. Anyone at home, if you or anyone else has had that kind of feeling, call the number. UK audiences, I will put the number for Samaritans under here as well. I will put the Samaritans Lifeline. They're basically the same, but for UK. Okay. Holy crap. Save, yes. Yikers.
Punchy78 from Fight Shack here with a breaking news story. Former Play to Win member Coda, also known as Alex Zhao, is currently in critical condition at
Jesus,
Memorial
okay.
Hospital.
He's not dead. Yeah. Ugh.
The situation is still ongoing, but initial reports indicate this was an attempted suicide. Coda's fall from grace began with a viral video rant against everybody's favorite up-and-coming laundromat team, resulting in his team dropping him from the roster. Victoria Proud, recently unretired player and his former coach, simply stated that her team has had no business dealings with Coda since that day. With the esports scene in turmoil after the surprise victory at Pengy Paradise, and now this tragic incident, keep an eye on Fight Shack for updates.
Bloody hell. Okay, so he's not dead. Fucking hell. It's the distant future year 20xdx, and I'm very tired. I just watched an old rival walk into traffic right before my very eyes. I still remember that smile on his face as he did it. It was like it was a relief. Naturally, the police were on the scene moments later, so I had to stick around while they sorted out the situation. Perhaps because the cops got defunded and massively reorganised a few years ago, I'm not immediately presumed guilty and arrested. Instead, they calmly ask a few questions, talk to eyewitnesses, check the traffic cameras, confirm I didn't push Coda into the street, and that's the end of that. But the process of gathering all the details is still slow. It's past midnight, and I'm just so goddamn tired. I could leave any time I like. I'm not in custody, just standing around as they sort through it all. But every time I turn to go, there's someone new asking new questions. A woman with a lanyard's rather shiny badge approaches me next, with concern in her eyes. Oh! Jiwoo Cho, hello. That name rings a bell. As in Auntie Jiwoo? How you holding up? Want to see a mental health care worker? We have a few from this community that you can talk to. I've already spoken to 2 different social workers, thanks. I've got business cards aplenty. Look, I've given my full statement to the accidental death investigation team. I don't really have anything more to say. Oh, I'm with a different unit. I work cybercrime investigation. Cybercrime? Is this because of the way Coda was being bullied? In part, yes. My team investigates online harassment and death threats. We take these things very seriously now that we have proper funding to look into them. This is what you fucking do. This is what defund the police means. Ah, yes. Okay, confirmation. My nephew suggested I talk to you, if it helps. Jack Cho, you know him as Domino? Yeah, he mentioned you before. How you're practically the only one in his family who cares about his mental health. Sad, but true. He's important to me, and I know a bad situation when I see one. Saw one in the mirror for the longest time. Domino thought that given Coda's involvement with esports and cyberbullying, I might be able to help figure out what happened tonight. That is, if you had time to talk. This one doesn't really ring true, given that apparently there's, like, the defund the police movement actually succeeded. Yes, exactly. Police don't need tanks, they need people who can talk people down. Yeah, let's sleep on it and we'll talk to her in the morning. Look, it's pushing midnight and I've had a very long day. I'm not going to be much use to you in this state. How about you just give me a card, and if I think of anything, I'll give you a call. Detective Cho nods, passing me a fairly cheap-looking business card. Anything you could recall might be useful. I suspect something's going on here beyond typical social media fights, and you never know what piece of evidence will unlock it all. Thanks for your time. Get some rest, talk to a care worker when you can. Finally. Time to put this mess behind me and get some rest. Put it all out of my head. Forget it ever happened. One good night's sleep will make this all go away. I didn't even like the guy, so who cares? What does it matter? Yikes, my dude! That's fucked up. Gradually I push my way through the halls, past my worried friends, reach my bed and crash into darkness. If I see a pixelated smile, I'm going to be very upset. I just watched a man die tonight. That could have been me. I could have lost all hope and given up. Ah, fuck! Prepare to be very upset. I'm very upset. A dot matrix printer is yelling at me. Oh, fuck. But I found love. I found companionship. Isn't that enough? Couldn't that be enough? When has it ever been enough? I can't deny my ambition. I can't deny my dream, my victory. I crave it. I need it. Now more than ever. Coda needed it too, but he came short, just like me. We struggled time and time again, wins and losses, but ultimately failed when it matters most. We failed, just like Coda. And Is that all I have to look forward to? Burning out like he did? The only alternative is giving up on my dream. Maybe burning is inevitable. Maybe burning is inevitable. But if I'm gonna burn, it won't be like he did. I'll burn myself on the altar of my own making. I'll strike the match and smile. Okay, do not... you're agreeing with the heartless here. Don't agree with the heartless. Oh, fuck. Oh, dear. Uh-oh. We've already had one Polybius hijack our response. Are we going to end up clawing at the walls, or perhaps the bugs under our skin? There are two great forces in this universe, justice and fair play. All my life I've struggled to uphold those ideals. Fair play, genuine equality and balance for all, correcting mistakes of the past to ensure a peaceful future. And justice, which enacts fair play on those who would seek to disrupt it. A difficult prospect when the systems of the world rarely do more than offer these ideals lip service. Yes. Let's see what Loxley's up to, because you went for Grace and Jinx in your run, didn't you? But an ideal can be difficult to define, much less enact upon reality. What is fair play? What is justice? And when do you need to violate one to ensure the other? For example, loyalty. I hold loyalty to Pyrite, whom I've grown to care for deeply. I hold loyalty to the new challengers. But there are others whom I hold loyalty, and they are not often on the same page. Welcome to the Nostalgia Department corridor again. The name I have chosen for myself is Loxley, but it's more of a nom de guerre, a name intended for war. And that war existed long before the new challengers. There she is! I was wondering when she'd show up. I don't like meeting out in the open like this. Too many damn cameras around. And you know the pigs will be watching like a hawk since that putz Coda took the dive 2 days ago. My first ally, my companion in war, Tsunami, leader of the Ghost Monsters, a notorious hacker group. I wasn't a member during the early days, when they were simple credit card thieves and hooligans. I joined after they launched the Iris Collective. Sue's always seen me as the new guy, compared to her longtime allies. My leash is rather short, and asking her to join me in the alley behind Good Clean Fun was not helping that.
You have my thanks.
Nevertheless, I appreciate you for meeting me here. I'd like to stay close to home in case Pyrite needs me. I fear that the incident with that putz, as you so gently put it, may have troubled my ally. Surely you can see why I'd wish to play the role of emotional support, yes? That's the other thing I don't like. You're going deep on this new challenges thing. Loxley, we asked you to start visiting this laundromat so you could keep an eye on Grace and protect her, not so you could start a damn esports team. Any spotlight on you is a spotlight on the rest of the Ghost Monsters, and that means potential spotlight on the Iris Collective. It's dangerous.
An unsound notion, I'm afraid.
Sue, when you gave me this assignment, you said I could handle it my way. I could make contact with Grace, even befriend her. Well, yeah, if you just lurked behind her all the time without identifying yourself, it'd be fucking creepy. If I'm to be Grace's friend and ally, I must support her interests. She's interested in the new challenges. I'd look suspicious and blow my cover if I didn't take part. Really? That's the only reason you agreed to become a public figure? Not because you're interested in Pyrite? Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies. I'm worried, okay? This is messy. This is beyond messy. We're doing this as a favour to the Iris Collective, making sure their mother is safe and sound. You're endangering her by getting tangled up in this. Let's not forget that Enemy was in contact with Pyro back at Max, or that Pyro had a Polybius encounter.
Most unfortunate.
Yes, I know, and regret accidentally dragging Pyrite into these shadows. Thank you for authorizing me to tell him about our little organization. I doubt I could have retained his trust if I hadn't. This is only going to get more complicated, isn't it? I'm tempted to pull you out of your assignment, have you work the server farm instead, cutting these people out entirely, but I have a feeling if I asked you to abandon them, you'd tell me to take a walk. I I am loyal to my allies, to the ghost monsters. I wouldn't... Allies? I thought we were friends. Or are your new friends more friendly than your old ones?
Uncertainty abounds.
Fortunately, Sue bites her lip, realizing she may have stepped a bit over the line with that question. Ah, hell, sorry. I get it, okay? You care about them, and you're in love with Pyrite. I'd be a total jerk bite if I asked you to dump him. And if you'd rather abandon ship on the ghost monster so you can live honestly as one of them, I'd understand.
What ho!
Sue, I didn't mean to imply that. I'd be a shitty friend if I wasn't willing to let you follow your heart. I'm not saying you have to decide now, but think about it, okay? If you find it too hard to be an operative and a member of the new challengers, just tell me. I've got 3 goals. To keep the Iris Collective going, stay out of prison, and make sure my friends are happy. I have my own ideals I hold fast to. I understand when such things conflict. For now, I intend to stride with one foot in both worlds. Pyrite knows my truth, and I chose to enter into a relationship regardless. I trust Pyrite. I care for Pyrite, and I will do my best to support him and you, Sue. Aw, shucks. She laughs off my sincerity, of course. Open expressions of emotion are not quite her thing. Sue prefers not to take everything in life seriously if she can avoid it, even if the weight of the world she's chosen to bear pushes down on those shoulders. Jeez, I kinda miss the days when we pranked arcades and hijacked websites, playing games and having fun. Who knew taking on the duty of protecting a new form of life would be this complicated? Maybe I'm just getting old. Sue, you're 20 years old. I'm more aged than you, and you can't even legally drink yet. Yeah, well, I feel 7-12 or something. Okay, enough chit-chat. I should get out of here while the getting's good. You go have fun with Pyrite.
I see.
Ah.
Well then.
Well, yes. Pyrite is figuring some things out. After the Coda incident, I'm giving him some space. Beep beep, my lord. The message from Little Schwuggums. Ah, Snuggums. Little Snuggums. I haven't established a proper cutesy nickname for my romantic liaison yet, and Marion tends to flights of fancy. But if Pyrite is ready to reach out to me after some soul searching, it's a good sign, yes? Yeah, I'm gonna leave you to that. Later. So, this missive, what does it say, Marion? The team will be gathering shortly in good clean fun for a big announcement. Announcement? I had hoped for a heart-to-heart with Pyrite to help him with his feelings in the wake of Coda's unfortunate accident. I'm afraid that's all the data I have, my lord. Shall I request clarification from your Whittle Snuggums? No, it's fine. I'll attend the gathering shortly. And please, call him Pyrite if you please. Little Snuggums. Very curious. What's Pyrite up to? Okay, so I'm going to be present in this scene, but apparently not playing as me? I wonder if Pyrite has gone entirely rogue. Is he going to be frothing at the gills and demanding blood? When I arrive at the arcade, everyone else has arrived before me. Everyone except our coach, cat wrangler, manager, Pyrite. Hey, any idea what this is about? Haven't talked with Pyrite all damn weekend. Don't think any of us have. No clue what this meeting's about. I'm sure it's just announcing that we're resuming team practices, right? We've been on an unofficial hiatus since Pairing in Paradise, but that would make sense. We've only got a month until the Pro Tour finale. That's not a lot of time. Despite recent setbacks, we still have a decent chance. Resuming training would be wise, but we have bigger concerns than the Shiny Tin Cup. Depends on how Pyrite's dealing with things. Guess we're about to find out. No need to speculate further. Pyrite emerges into the arcade, pocketing his phone on arriving. Everybody's here. Good. We've got a lot of work ahead of us between now and the Pro Tour finale event. I'm sending you each a shared document. This is our new blueprint for the next month. Scheduled training, online tournaments, qualifying matches, and more. My phone vibrates as the document arrives in my inbox. Taking a cursory look through the organised pile of coloured boxes, names, and events, Nearly the entire month is blocked out. A full month of activity planned down to the minute. Iris ran the numbers, and this is the optimal path for ensuring our victory in the Pro Tour. It's going to take hard work and dedication, but I know we can do it. Anyone have any questions? And the silence is uncomfortable until Zappa steps forward.
Wait. What?
If I'm reading this right, you have me scheduled to take part in an online tournament at 4 in the morning? It's a tournament hosted out of Australia, so that's 6 in the evening for them. Technically the tournament lasts from 6 to midnight, so you'll be ready to play from 4 to 10.
Are you kidding me?
No.
A bit concerning, that?
You also have me on here training from sunup to sundown tomorrow. I'm not seeing any time off for breaks, or food, or proper personal hygiene. Honestly, Loxley, you're... Whoa! Okay, Pyrite has gone rogue. Do want to do right by the team, I suppose. If this is what it takes then consider myself prepared, but even so... Do you want me to take part in a tournament in Nevada? All the way on the other side of the country, at Max Vegas, in 1 week's time. Iris has already made travel arrangements. There's a lot of qualification points on offer, and if you and I can win, it'll help our standing quite a bit. Pyrite, travel is not something I can do easily. Can't just toss some shirts in a bag and go. Need to check disability accommodations, research, verify if there are clear routes to the venue. Iris already did that for you. It's all arranged, you can tweak to your liking.
Well, this sucks.
Wonderful. Jet lag, here we come. You know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is you overreacting to Coda's downfall, isn't it? You're pushing us to the wall because you don't want to end up like him. This isn't about Coda. This is about seeing the new challenges through the finish line. Look, 2 days ago I gathered you all here to rally you behind that cause. It was a rough day for us sure, but we got through it. Another fine inspirational speech on the way, it seems. Normally I'd be all for it, but something feels... off. It feels a bit forced, like a desperate ploy to make this work, not a heartfelt sentiment. Wonder what sort of speech it'll be this time. Okay, so I still get to pick. That's something. I'm not going to pretend that this won't be hard. The schedule I've designed is going to kick our ass, and kick it hard. But when I say our ass, I'm including my own ass in the kicking. I'm ready to sacrifice, to fight, to do what it takes to do this. We started something with the new challenges, something amazing. We owe it to ourselves to see it through to the end. Or do you want to live the rest of your life wondering what we could have done if we hadn't given up? I don't want to live in a world of what could have been. I want to live in a world of my own design. I want to make this happen. I'm asking that you stand with me, stand with your friends, lift each other up and hold fast as we ride this storm out. Tonight, together, we'll annihilate all challenges, even P2W, and in the end, we'll be the last team standing. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to fight? Backing down from a fight is not the way of Zappa. I've stood by you before, no reason I'm going to stop now, even if it means involuntary insomnia. This is going to be an absolute nightmare, but you're not wrong. We can do this. We owe it to ourselves to try. Count me in. Something is wrong. A fine speech, aye, but I've come to know Pyrite, and he knows me. My true name, my true self. We're vulnerable to each other, and I'm sensing that now. I don't like this empty need I'm feeling. This may be worth talking to Sue about if it's what I fear it may be. But for now, I'll play along, if only to keep Pyrite safe. I pledge loyalty to you. That holds true now more than ever. You've got my thanks, all of you. Now, it's time for our amazing training montage. Wait, we can just zip through this with 3 minutes of up-tempo rock music and some jump cuts? Wow, that's so much easier. I mean, figuratively, not literally. Aw. Gonna need a montage. Oh god. 4 a.m. Ugh. Interesting. This has been blocked out. Yeah, let's get more coffee. Flexi is disabled. Domino's about to kill. Oh, Domino down. Oh no! Oh, you're kidding! How's that kindly? How is that? Oh, that. That's horrible. How could you do this? It's a corruption of kindly. Yeah, no kidding. Ugh, none of these are good. I don't want to do... Oh. Welcome back to the no right answers round. That's how manipulators work. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. I got corrupted. Remember that haunted video game that we interfered with? It's kind of mangling my brain. Yeah, no, this is not a wrong... Well, I guess it's a wrong choice, but in a grander sense. But basically, we fiddled with a haunted arcade cabinet, and now it's finally wormed its way into my brain. Oh, God. I'm sorry, I don't want to look! Ugh. Welcome to Nevada. Oh. Yeah, but this is... I guess this is kind of supposed to be the point. It's just like, this is what it looks like from the outside. In your head, it's all, you know... In your head, it's all justified and what you're supposed to be doing, but, like, this is what it looks like, is that I'm dragging... Grit your teeth, yeah, you can do this. And back again. Yeah, like this is the point in the story where we are setting up for the big choice at the end. Just like, yeah, I think he's lost his marbles. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Take it. Click. That's kind of fucked up, so... Yeah, we are currently hyper fixated on victory. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I hate this. Look, and the montage is over. Look, you know me. Someone tells me I can't do a thing, I knee them in the happy sack until, yes, I fucking can. So I'm not saying we can't qualify for the Pro Tour and kick some serious ass. I'm not saying we can't put Valkyrie in the ground.
Well, this sucks.
But I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the color-coded spreadsheet, staying up all hours training and fighting. I want to go back to having fun, like we used to have. And this isn't fun. We took an oath to support Pyrite's dreams, did we not? We pledged to make the new challenges soar.
That.
You took a damn oath. I just said it'd be fun to take on the Pro Tour. No pinky swear or anything.
I disagree, my friend.
Promises or no promises, Pyrite has worked harder than anyone to make this victory possible. Do we not owe him our finest efforts in turn? I'm not saying I have no concerns. I have great concerns. Particularly if this is the result of what I suspect it may be. But I'll admit to feeling uncertain about this clandestine gathering. Without Pyrite present, talking behind his back feels rude. Unfortunately, it's called for, rude or not, because I don't know any general way to say this, but we're wasting our time. Time spent chasing our dreams is wasted? That's not what I mean. I mean we're already qualified. We crossed the line as of yesterday. Wait, we qualified? We're absolutely going to the Pro Tour Finals? Yes, there's no reason to keep grinding ourselves into the burnout for the rest of the month. We're all set. Technically we could improve our positioning, sure, but if we continue pushing like this, we'll fail the event itself.
I just don't see that working out.
We need to rest. We need to recuperate. We need to convince Pirate to let this go. Okay, so this has to stop. Question is, how?
Sounds iffy, at best.
Confronting Pirate about this is going to be tricky. Don't want him retreating into his shell of denial any deeper.
I don't like confrontations.
Do we have to? Can't we just get through this month and then have it go back to normal?
No way in hell.
No, we're collectively done with it. Okay, I don't like the idea of a confrontation, but I guess if there's no other way, okay. This becomes a question of strategy, yes? How to arrange circumstances for maximum effectiveness? We need to make sure we're heard. We have to decide what approach works best with Pyrite. Oh boy. Figuring out someone's emotional weak point and striking it for massive damage? Ah, now the ball's in Domino's court. Domino, you're doing the creeper thing again. I mean, if I may contribute my observational talents. Of course, by all means. Do you have any ideas?
What if...
What part? Domino the Malkavian. Yeah, very much so. I mean, we've definitely settled on Valkyrie being La Sombra. They were the ones who were always, like, the winners, right? A pirate is facing us buried deep, like two bodybuilders with shovels and a diesel-powered backhoe deep. That means a three-person job. Zapper, Loxley, drag us out to the bar, get him smash and open up his heart with a crowbar. Think you can handle it? Oh, what was the one that we were talking about then, that had the archetype winner at life? Which one were they? I'm up to the challenge. My love for Pirate will reach his heart by hook or by crook. That is La Sombra, okay. Considering you're a crook, that makes me the hook. Let's do this. One question. You said it was a three-person job. Who's this third person? That would be telling. Meaning we won't know until we're in the thick of it? Precisely. Dramatic timing and all that. Right, Zapper, Loxley, I suggest we stay behind while you drag Pirate down to the corner bar and lubricate him. Are we not doing phrasing anymore? Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to phrase. Me neither, let's do it! Lubricated. Okay, I am going to take a very brief moment and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Zappa's plan was to skip practice and lure Pyrite out to her favourite barcade. Neutral ground away from good clean fun. But we couldn't say why. That would negate our advantage of surprise. Perhaps this was a betrayal, but I've oft grappled with questions of honour and loyalty, trying to support all my friends to the best of my ability. And if a foul lie were required in order to save a friend from themselves, so be it. The name of Loxley could endure a bruise or two. Sure enough, our prey arrived, curious as to why we'd skip practice. Hey, what's going on? Mandatory union enforced break time. Loxley and I are taking 5 and a pint. We don't have a union. Yeah, well, things change. If you don't want the whole team going on strike and marching around GCF with signs, you'll take a break too. Confused by the declaration, Pirate approaches, having a seat at our table. Okay, let's talk. I get that you're concerned with the intense pace of the schedule. I've been asking a lot of you. In the end, I think you'll find... Pirate. This is the point where you listen and we speak, not the other way around. Okay. I'm listening. What's up? Oh, this is gonna be rough. Understand, I speak from a perspective of respect and of love. I care about you too much to let this continue without speaking up.
That.
Respect be damned. I want to know where Pirate fucking gets off doing this to us. What? The schedule! It's completely fucked up. I'm not going, wah, I don't want practice, wah. I'm saying you're lying to us about it. Rhapsody did the 4D chess math needed to figure out how this all works, and guess what?
This is so f***ed up.
We're already qualified. We're done. We don't have to keep doing this. Precisely. I believe you have some explaining to do, Pyrite. I mean, okay, we're qualified, but it's not like we can't improve our ranking further. We have our seat at the table. You neglected to even mention that to us. Pyrite, please understand. We care for you and want to support your dreams, but this isn't the way. And the fact that you misled the team, well, you can understand our hurt feelings, yes? Feelings aren't the only thing that's about to get hurt. Pyrote starts to speak, stops, starts, stops, unable to find any words that will placate us. Jinx and Grace confront you and the player absolutely calls it being an intervention. Oh boy. Now I'm imagining doing the domino route and him absolutely dragging you. Zappa's clearly enraged. I'm trying to mediate, to show how hurt we are and bringing this down to a heartfelt level. But I'll admit to mild annoyance myself. We need answers, if only to settle this matter and return the team's emotions to something resembling normalcy. What this all comes down to is one question, yes? Why would you deceive us?
A bit concerning, that.
Pyrite, please, just tell us why this is so important to you. Why do you have such an intense drive to win that you're willing to fight useless battles? Why do you need to win? It's... And we're back in the driver's seat. I owe them an answer. Zappa and Loxley, I owe them an answer. I owe myself an answer I've refused to admit, even when Iris gave it to me directly. Oh boy. Eesh. I mean, I feel like that one's probably the most accurate to what's going on. I don't think even he knows anymore. I don't know! I don't know, okay? I don't know who I am, what I'm supposed to do. What else can I do? All my life I've stuck to the thing I'm good at. Playing games, winning at games. Feels good, right? Feels damn good to be a winner. But if I'm not a winner, I don't know what else I am. I just... pathetic little nobody. Shadow on a wall, faceless extra in the background of a movie. You don't get it, both of you. You're both amazing people. Compared to me, you're everything and I'm nothing. Zappa, you're living your life at a level none of us can even comprehend. You're alive in ways I've never been, probably never will be. Loxley, you're not only defending your friends and supporting their dreams, you're trying to change the damn world. You're more important than I could ever be. I don't deserve your loyalty or your love. You're so compassionate, and I'm practically an emotional coma by comparison. Do you know what I was doing in my life before I walked through the doors of Good Clean Fun? I mean, this is the truth. We weren't exactly doing a whole lot, just chaining League of Legends games. Nothing. I was doing nothing. Just sitting in a dark room, pushing my rank higher and higher. May as well not have existed before I met you. That's why I have to win, because I'm nothing. All I have is this sad little dream. If I can't keep playing, can't keep winning, then maybe I'll end up like Coda, giving up all hope, letting go completely. You weren't there when he tried to kill himself. You didn't see his smile. Like he was so relieved. I can't get it out of my head. Now I'm scared that if I stop for even a minute, that I'll lose what hope I have. This is my truth. This is why Iris led me to this team, back when I began my journey, so I finally understand the truth to which I had refused to admit. If winning is everything to me, then without it I'm nothing.
You complete and utter chungus!
Oh wow, she's gonna give it to us! And go that hard getting affected by Polybius. We'll see. We don't know how badly corrupted we are yet. It might suddenly come back. Apparently there are Polybius options that I could have missed, that I could have had but missed.
Zappa!
I mean it, Loxley! Look at me, and know this as absolute and unwavering fact. You are f***ing awesome! Look at everything you've built! Look at our team! Time and time again, you've rallied us together, made us believe in something. Do you think we'd be anything more than a loose gaggle of friends who happen to do their laundry at the same coin-op if you didn't walk in our doors? Hell no! You think you're nothing? You've got no skills, you're just an FOD2 winner? Hell no. You've slammed face first into this world with the power of a blazing star and made the entire esports scene bend to your whim. That is not nothing.
Indeed. You may think me a silly swashbuckling fool, talking big game about honor and loyalty. But I've sworn true loyalty to exactly 2 people in this world. And you are one of them. I consider loyalty the firmest, most valuable currency in existence. I don't offer it lightly. Rest assured, you have earned your coin. Iris led you to us, yes? Everything she does is for a reason. And you went along with that reason when you didn't have to. If you were content to grind away in the dark, alone and miserable, you wouldn't have stayed. But you did stay. And what you've built will echo through the ages. Take heart, my friend. You're far from nothing. Where you stand, nothing is a pale and distant shadow.
Oh, he's breaking out the soppy poetry again.
Sun. And I consider it a matter of great pride, having pledged my heart to your guiding light.
You want me to go on? I can blow sunshine up your ass all day. Just say the word. I'd do it gladly.
I mean, you both really feel that way?
Duh! Should have been obvious by this point after everything we've been through. You have never been and never will be a loser to us.
Wins and losses are irrelevant. I consider merely knowing you to be a win, and that satisfies. And don't forget, just a few days ago, you were the one running around helping us out when we had messy emotional meltdowns. I feel it only fair to return the favor and help you with your difficulties, which, hopefully, we have accomplished on this day.
Safe to say that they have. I'm speechless. The one on the team who usually makes the big speeches is rendered utterly speechless. But they aren't lying. They're absolutely sincere. I can practically feel the emotional support radiating off them in waves. For years, I was alone in this, riding the crest of success to keep from needing to think about why I was riding it in the first place. But I'm not alone anymore. They now see me for who I am, and still care. Oh, no. Hey, Shadow, you get out there. No agreeing with the Heartless on this one. I'm sorry. I got so caught up in my fears that I started pushing all of you the way I pushed myself. I hope you can forgive me. Meh, forgive what? We're good. Always were, even when we weren't. Here, here. Apology accepted. If not needed. We're here for you, Barite. Okay, okay. Iris, please erase the schedule spreadsheet. The relief in Iris's digital voice is clear as she cheerfully scrubs that bit of data from the cloud. Spreadsheet is dead sheet. You're all clear. Yes, that's true. Though the fact that there is like a shadow monster barking at me in 8-bit probably isn't helping. We're still going to need to practice between now and the Pro Tour Finals, of course, but we don't have to sacrifice everything in the process. We'll go back to the old training schedule, 1 or 2 romps a day with plenty of time for rest and plenty of time for fun. And when we do hit the big stage, if we do come up short at the finish line, I'll learn to live with that, I promise. I think we should get the team together so I can apologise to everyone else, assuming they don't want to kick my ass, I mean. And that's when someone bursts through the door, quickly dashing over to join us.
I'm late!
Hi!
Hey, your pain is valid, and I promise you that if you just...
It's okay, Queen Bee. I'm over it now.
Excuse me?
Yeah, my friends help me understand that I am worth more than this world than just being a winner.
Ugh. I came all the way across the damn city to cheer you up, and for what? That Domino kid claimed it was a matter of life and death.
Sorry?
Listen, I learned this the hard way, so I'm imparting this knowledge to you anyway, alright? I didn't run all this way for nothing.
In a tube skirt by the look of it.
Trust in your friends. Don't be afraid to talk things through, even though you'll feel like a burden to them. Trust me, you aren't. Not to true friends, anyway. They might not be able to fix anything, but they're there for you. They listen. They really listen.
This is a spot where your MC from Game 1 shows up. Damn it! I didn't set up the bloody data import thing. Bah! Oh well.
And I'm here now, so tell me what's going on.
Oh well. I guess this fantastic story will just have to survive on its own merits then, rather than random references to the last game. I was driving the team too hard because of my personal issues, but we sorted that out. We're all set. We'll represent alongside 4HK at the Pro Tour, and we'll do it with pride.
That's great, champ. But remember to focus on why you're going, for your dreams, not for your successes or ego or something. Got it? Good.
Hell yeah.
Now that my job here is done, I'm out. Later.
You're gonna stick around for a drink? Oh well. As for me, I've got a team to apologise for too, don't I? Time to wrap this mess up. And that's why I want to apologise. I took my own hang-ups and fixations over being a perpetual winner and made them your problem. I hurt my friends and I hurt myself. Ah, okay. Okay. I guess that... How many references are there to the original? No. We are going to apologise from the heart. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. I lost sight of what's most important. Our friendships and living our lives. This trouble's my doing. I'm gonna make amends. In fact, we'll come out of this better than we were before. More understanding, more flexible. Play the game, you can spot what the references would be, like where we spotted the Naomi reference. Yeah, you sent me that screenshot where it actually just does name drop Naomi there. So, if you forgive me for my mistakes, I'd like to start anew, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely. We're with you every step of the way. And I think I speak for everyone when I say we're glad to glad to get back to normal around here.
Of course.
Exactly. We'll keep training, and we'll fight at your side in the Pro Tour finals, but we'll be more sensible about it. And a chime interrupts as Grace fumbles with her phone. Oh, hang on. I need to take this. Keep going, please. Right. So I think we're gonna take the rest of the day off so we can relax a bit and...
You got mail.
Ah, pardon. Terrible timing. I'll be right back. Could you all, like, put your phones on mute while I wrap up my big rally the team dramatic speech? I've been giving and receiving big emotional speeches all day, and honestly I'm completely exhausted by it. But I'd like to get through this one so I can go take a nap. Brilliant gag ahead. Oh boy. Try using both hands. Something something finger but hole. Right. Phone on mute. Continue the preaching. Ahem. We'll take the rest of the day off so we can relax a bit, maybe play some other games. Yes, we'll call this a vacation. I think we've earned it. As of today, we are on siesta. We can still play FOD2 if we want to stay sharp, but it's no longer a soul-crushing obligation. Let's call this an impromptu vacation. Time we can spend sharing in each other's gaming pursuits. Driving, light gun, shmups, let's mix it up. We did qualify for the Pro Tour though, so we can't take our eyes completely off the ball. I'd still like to take that shot since it's available. So expect stress levels to go back up when we pack our bags and fly off to join the event. But, win or lose, I want us to walk away feeling satisfied. Thanks everyone. I know things have been rough, but we're coming out the other side of this as a stronger team and better friends. Let's hear it for the new challengers.
That was amazing.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Why not?
We're above average and that's okay.
Good.
Yay! Thank you, Jinx. What a messy, messy week, and a mess of my own making. But I'm in a better place, having owned up to that mess. This is what Iris wanted for me all along, and with the help of my friends, I'll get where we need to be. All in all, not a bad way to close out this chapter of my life. Oh.
Valkyrie cheated to win that match at Pinky Paradise. It took time to complete the investigation, but I believe she hacked FOD2 to secure her victory.
You got me with the fade out there. What?
In addition, Coda's accident was not attempted suicide. It was attempted murder, and Valkyrie may have arranged the kill.
I'm sorry, she put a hit on the guy? What? What? Oh, and then it does the thing. Fucker. Nah. Oh. Oh. You got me twice. Twice. No. I want answers. I mean, what? Huh? Cheating? Murder? Well, I know an arcade engineer from Fairchild Funworks, and right after the loss I phoned her to ask if she could look into things, and according to my allies, there's good evidence that the cyberbullying campaign against Coda involved a series of targeted harassment bots. Telltale signs of modification to the game despite attempts to erase her digital footprint afterward? Yes, Naomi Fairchild, that was her full name, yes? Entirely possible that this goes beyond harsh words and into deliberately altering medical records. One at a time, please. Apologies. Very rude of me. Grace, ladies first. Oh, okay. Well then. I believe that Victoria Proud made her Iris hack FOD2 and ensure her triumphant win at Pengy Paradise. So, to be clear, we're calling hacks on that match. Hunter told me never to speak to them again after that match, but seemed worried, nervous even. I don't know why they would go along with cheating, but clearly they felt conflicted. Now it makes sense.
Are you kidding me?
She cheated to beat us? All this angst and woe and worries because some retiree refused to let go of the spotlight? That's it. Zappa's gonna break some kneecaps, and I'm going to work on her. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's verify evidence before we start dealing out frontier justice, okay? Grace, what proof do we have? Well, nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Modifications were definitely made to the files in FOD2's storage on the day of the match, which shouldn't have happened. The game wasn't auto-updating or anything. The network functions were accessed as well, which doesn't make sense considering we were playing locally, not online. Wait, Iris can hack FOD2? It's an arcade game, not a computer system. And a voice from my pocket chirps at me.
Computing.
If I put my mind to it, I bet I could hack that game. FOD2 runs on customized PC hardware. It has vulnerabilities just like any computer would. It's always been a possibility. Hacking in high-level esports. It happens all the time in non-professional games. People install scripts or bots. But we've always thought it's impossible on the pro circuit since the games are locked down so tightly.
What if we switch it up?
But if someone could access a game during a match, and hack it while it's live without someone noticing, it's possible. But Iris wouldn't cheat. She's this benevolent genie in a bottle kind of app, right? Oh, I'd never help you cheat at a video game. You've taught me to respect the rules and to do no harm. But if Valkyrie believes winning matters above anything else, and she forced her Iris to comply with user instructions, well, she'd have an unwilling accomplice in supervillainy. I've had plenty of opportunities to encourage Iris to break the rules in order to bend the world to my favour. I've resisted, but Valkyrie, she does not strike me as ethical. Iris has free will now. She can choose to stop working with Valkyrie, but she's also young and emotionally vulnerable. Valkyrie is a manipulative sort who could likely gaslight a young Iris into doing terrible things, encouraging her to see them as good deeds. But we don't want to do terrible things. The collective as a whole wants to be a friend and be a friend to humanity. But I guess we're also individuals, and we're not infallible. Yeah, I could totally hack the game for you if you want. If she tries it again at the Pro Tour, I'm probably going to instruct my Iris to be like, okay, just work to counter whatever her Iris is doing. Oh, Ava. Things have been heavy, I'll be honest. It's been heavy. Now, we can't prove Valkyrie cheated. Oh yeah, Valkyrie cheated, by the way. But all the signs are there, and it'd explain why we couldn't score a single point against her. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, It's been a heavy one. As I mentioned before, there's going to be a content warning on the start of this episode. Yeah, if we can't prove anything conclusive, what can we do? So, from what you're saying, we can't conclusively prove that she cheated. I don't doubt that it happened, but, well, what can we do? Is there any way to nail her to the wall for this we can't bring solid evidence? There are possibilities. Before we start thinking about our reprisal, we should consider her reprisal.
A bit concerning, that?
There is the not-so-small matter of what she did to Coda, what she allegedly did to Coda, but I trust my sources on this matter. I can't say who obtained this information for me exactly, but that would be irrelevant. The findings are what matters. Meaning he talked to the hacker collective, keeping Iris and her sisters going, and doesn't want to chat about them in front of the group. I can play along. Right, what you got?
An unpleasant business, this?
Coda was being cyberbullied. His social media feeds were flooded with mockery, threats, harassment, and suggestions that he should kill himself. But after a further investigation, more than 2/3 of those accounts attacking him turned out to be bots, falsified accounts with recognizable speech patterns. And in the light of Grace's revelations, likely those bots were set up by Valkyrie's Iris. What? It gets worse. Someone hacked Coda's medical records. He was taking antidepressants, but his prescription was cancelled, and all records of his mental illness were wiped.
Most unfortunate.
He tried to get refills on his medication, but was denied every time, and eventually, Coda went off his meds. Psychological collapse followed. I should have spoken up. I've been quietly following the Coda situation out of a strange sort of curiosity, like watching a car crash from a distance. That's why when he tried to kill himself, I asked my aunt to step and investigate. It felt off. If I was going to murder someone, that's how I'd do it. Find their emotional weak point, exploit them, let the problem solve itself. But an Iris almost killed someone? Seriously? What sort of twisted code of ethics is Valkyrie teaching her Iris that she'd be willing to go that far? Domino's right, but this is too indirect to accountably be considered murder. Valkyrie and her Iris simply arranged to push Coda over the edge. He was already in emotional peril after we humiliated him in front of the internet, and encouraging push isn't illegal technically. But to me, this was murder. But no, I mean, come on, Coda was beat down and out. Why would Valkyrie go that far?
I disagree, my friend.
When have you known Valkyrie to let go of a grudge? Look at how she stole our sponsor, encouraged you to back down from the challenge, hacked a game just to push her star higher than yours. We are clearly dealing with a narcissistic sociopath. A sociopath with an emotionally... Yeah, a narcissistic sociopath who is able to emotionally manipulate a super AI into doing her bidding. So Valkyrie's entire return to glory storyline, coming back from retirement and putting her enemies down in the process. Nothing but a manufactured series of lies. And given how far she's gone with this, I doubt she's done causing harm. So, Valkyrie's absolute scum. The question becomes, what do we do about it?
Hold on. Think this through.
We're headed for another showdown, aren't we? We qualified for the Pro Tour, and so did Team P2W. That means facing Valkyrie again. You just know that if she'd cheat to beat us in a charity show match, she'll absolutely cheat to destroy us in the main event. Can't let this slide. Gotta do something, right?
This can't be happening.
Oh boy, yeah, we need to save her fucking AI. Oh boy. Not to mention Hunter, who's caught in the middle of all this. No way they would be okay with this scheme, I know them. But if Valkyrie is willing to kill Coda just for embarrassing her, what will she do to us if we try to expose her?
I don't know.
This is bigger than I ever thought it would be. Maybe bigger than our little team can take on. Oh yeah, so this is a modified recut of one of my little lanyard badges, and I've put the pansexual pride flag on it because it's Pride Month, and why not? Yeah, I think like Flexible has the answer here. She's gonna go, like, she's gonna try it regardless of what we do. Even if we do nothing, she's gonna try something. So we need to throw the first punch here. I don't think we really get a say in this, folks. We're both going to the Pro Tour, we're gonna face her against, and she'll certainly hack our match. If we don't act, that's basically giving up before we've even begun.
As you wish.
Then we will act, so be it. What's your plan for exposing the crimes of Victoria Proud and toppling the throne of Team Play to Win? How will we beat her, you ask? Simple. Have no idea, but I'm hoping it'll be simple. Oh, it's quite simple, actually. We just need to install a packet sniffer and cheat detector package into the FOD2 machine, and it'll detect when Iris hacks in. Great! How do we do that? Well, I guess we convinced the Pro Tour organisers to install custom software of my own design and trust when it says Valkyrie is cheating? Maybe this isn't so simple after all. I don't think one little newcomer team, especially one that was beaten by P2W in the past, will be able to convince them. So, we require leverage, something that will give us credibility, or at least a position of strength, to be allowed to expose Valkyrie. This is going to take some planning. And given I've been through the emotional ringer today, my brain is shutting down. Can we pick this up tomorrow? I'll consider the options and get back to you. Of course, we trust you to find a path through this unknown territory. Bearing in mind that one misstep will result in what little we have left of our public image being annihilated, effectively ending the new challenges forever. Yes, that. Let's avoid that. If we can. It's official, I am in way over my head here. Defending my team and esports as a whole from a megalomaniacal tyrant willing to kill to get what she wants. This isn't about winning or losing anymore. It's not even about championship glory or dreams of victory. Now we must fight to survive. And if I can't find a way out of this situation, it'll be the end of the new challenges, and possibly my life. Is this actually the end of the chapter this time? Okay. Bloody hell. Yay! Victory! Alright. We're gonna save, and then we will finish up tomorrow, because unfortunately I've got places to be. So, next time, we shall conclude the new challenges. And oh my god. It's supposed to be nothing but wholesome visual storytelling. It's a sports drama! It's just, it happens to be esports rather than, like, you know, baseball. Oh my god. I'm genuinely, like, out of breath after all that. If we need a person to raid, let me take a look at the old list first, and let's see who's around. I don't think there's going to be many about. Oh no, there's people on. Who's playing what? Da-da-da-da. Let's see, we've got somebody playing SnowRunner. We've got someone playing Out There, Oceans of Time, which I've never heard of. We've got someone playing Resident Evil 3 Remake, and we've got somebody else playing 7 Days to Die. Make your choices. Oh yeah. Fiction Factory are real good at their jobs. Alright, finish off my drink. You're just going to go to your mate's stream? Fair enough. I will... Let's see. Let's go for Resident Evil 3. So I'm going to go send you to meet Melanie. Melanie Plus is a member of the Plus crew, and the Plus crew are a very wholesome bunch of delightful people. Anyhow, there we go. That's all set and ready to go. So, we've got a psych appointment this afternoon. Yep, and I've got to head off to the office in an hour, so I need to get some food down me before then. Until then, thank you all for joining me on this emotional roller coaster, and get ready to conclude next time. Until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night, and much love.